Thalia is a muse, and she's one of the supporting characters in the book. The muses themselves there's 9 of them, and they all inspire various different types of creative endeavors, literature, music, and things like that. Of the 9 muses, she's the one that gets the most page time, I guess you could call it. Of all the characters, she's actually probably one of the most fun to write because she has no filter at all. She's actually the muse of comedy and science fiction. Because when the new genres came out, there's only 9 muses, so they have to take on new duties. So Thalia got science fiction in addition to her responsibilities of comedy and poems about farming. It's not accurate to say she has no filter. She has a filter. It's just a little bit slower than the rest of her thought process. So she'll say something and then she'll go back and reverse it. And so when I was writing her, I could just basically write whatever I wanted, whatever came out, and went on the page, and then have her deal with that. And that was just a blast to do. So she's pretty goofy. If she had a spirit animal, she'd be a hummingbird because she talks a mile a minute. At least I always, you can read it at whatever pace you want, I suppose, but it's written to be read quickly. For some of the marketing, I created Twitter accounts for a few of the characters, and Thalia was the first I made one for. And it's been difficult to contain her to 140 characters. In many ways, it really doesn't work. So if anyone has followed Thalia's Twitter account and then reads the book, it'll probably seem a little bit different because she goes into a lot more various rants and asides. One great thing about her, since she is the muse of comedy, she helps, since this book is a comedy, there's some dark stuff because there's gods going at war with each other and dealing horrible things to mortals in certain places, and having her there kind of keeps the mood light. And as a muse, she also is kind of aware that she's in a book. She's one of the characters who leans on the fourth wall probably the most. Occasionally she'll take a jackhammer to it, but I try not to do that too much, but it is kind of a key element to her.